With the 42nd Amendment to the Constitution, which was enacted in 1976, the preamble to the Constitution asserted that India is a secular nation. Hello everyone, I am Sudikcha Subba, a second semester teacher trainee of Siliguri Tarai B.Ed College, and since my method paper is political science, so today I am going to delve very briefly into the concept of secularism, particularly in the Indian context, and discuss about its various features. So before we begin our discussion on this concept of secularism, it is imperative for us to understand the meaning of the word secular. The word secular simply means having no concern with religion or spiritual matters. Therefore, in this context, we can say that a secular state is neither religious nor it is anti-religious, but it is wholly devoid and it is wholly detached from religious dogmas and activities, and it is thus neutral in religion. It is important now to understand that secularism initially implied a way of life and conduct which was guided purely by materialistic considerations. It thus holds that materialism alone benefits mankind while religious feelings retard it. But in the modern meaning, secularism now means freedom of religion and non-interference policy by the state in religious matters. Therefore, it is now safe to say that secularism is a doctrine which opposes all forms of inter-religious dominance. Now, coming back to the Indian context, secularism in India, however, does not mean indifference of the state towards religion. Rather, it means giving respect to all the religions by the state. The term secular state in present-day India is commonly used to describe the relationship which exists or which ought to exist between the state and religion. Which brings us to the question, how did the Indian state deal with the issue of religion? Well, the Indian state dealt with the issue of religion by endorsing the principle of non-establishment of a particular religion as the official religion of the state, thereby saying no to the policy of separation and no to the policy of established state religion. Next, let us briefly discuss how the Indian state made sure that a nation remained secular and move on to discussing the second half and the end of a session, that is the features of Indian secularism. Well, there are various features of Indian secularism, some of which are number one, no state religion, which means that we do not have any official religion in the state. Number two, state remains aloof from religion. Number three, all religions are equal. Number four, freedom of religion, which means the right to freely profess, practice, and propagate religion. Number five, equal rights and opportunities for all religions. Number six, no religious instruction in government educational institutions. And finally,